That turn's kind of nice. Didn't used to be able to do that. That'll be helpful. I can already see it.
Close call. If you'd been standing any closer, you'd be a goner for sure. What the hell have we gotten ourselves into? Okay, head to the left. You can make your way into the...
I will say, just after this little bit of playing, it honestly does feel like the AI moves a little bit differently. They're not so static. They don't stay in the same spot as much. I've noticed them moving around and coming at me a bit more. Okay, let's keep moving up here. I think we're in the clear. There we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see here. Huh. I think I'm supposed to like click on that spot over there. Not really seeing. Ah, that's why. It's on the other side. Okay. This next part's a little better. Not so.
Try not to look down and make sure you keep your footing. It's a long way down if you fall. The hostiles ahead. They're coming over the sides. Weapons free. I repeat, weapons free. Engage and clear the path forward, Bravo team.
Forgetting to reload all the time. Holy cow. That was some serious damage. Ugh.
Up you get.
Loving that 90-degree turn. It's probably my favorite thing so far. Yeah, apparently when you move now, that's different too, but I haven't really noticed the difference. I think it used to follow the guy, now it kind of just stays in one spot and you watch him run. It'd be cool if it's like slowly followed and first person you could still shoot. I think that'd be ideal. That's how I'd want to play this. Oh boy, it's not looking good for me. Yeah, it's a good thing this AI is like invincible. I have not played this since it came out. Holy cow. Alright, I guess it's how you die real quick. Just rush in there. will say, shooting things is a lot of fun. Getting to use this gun at any chance is always a plus. It's severely underutilized right now. Tracking seems alright so far. The gun's been a little weird for me. I know I've got my camera a little higher than it probably should be for this one, but I'm living. Okay. Oh man, an explosive barrel would be lovely. Wish this thing right here blew up. Scroll on down a bit. Guess I could go for the ammo. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they need like an explosive barrel in this game. There might be some. I think I need to move up. Yeah, it's a beautiful game. Originally turned this on the OG PS4 and my eyes were so satisfied. And looking at it here on the Pro, I don't know, I'm not aware of any Pro update or patch or anything like that, but it is just as beautiful, if not a little bit more beautiful. Especially looking down there, it was a little foggier before from what I remember. But one of the truly outstanding games for the PSVR as far as visuals. It is a little... It's got a brown palette, some darker colors, not a whole lot of color in there, but for what you get, these character models, these environments, very clear. Very, very clear. It looks great. I'm hoping we get clarity like this out of the Persistence in July 24th. Very hyped for that one. In fact, that one comes out on the 24th, and Firesprite, the developers, just did a AMA on the subreddit for PSVR, and if you're curious to learn a little bit more or hear their side of things, I'd suggest looking into that, because it wasn't really, it was a little eye-opening. It was just good to hear from those guys and get some more information, especially when we're this close to the title and haven't seen much since the demo. We got a new trailer. It looks great. Very excited. July 24th for that one, the Persistence. And then we've got Detached coming out. It's a VR space game, Zero G. That's what I'm thinking of. Zero G game where you're in a spacesuit and you're floating around. It's got crossplay, it's got PvP, 1v1, and some sort of story involved. It looks like a great game. Detached, July 5th. Definitely picking that up. Opening day for me. At least I've been hyped on that one for a while. Another space one coming out in July. Downward Spiral Horus Station. I think it's the end of July. Last I heard, at least. Looks great. Co-op. Space Station Zero G action. A lot of fun. Definitely picking that up too. Might wait on some reviews for that one, but it looks great. And yeah, Yeah, a couple space ones in the same month. That'll be interesting. July, August, September. This is going to be a really great last half of the year for VR and PSVR in general, so I'm getting a little hyped. Got a lot to look forward to. And I am playing this one here standing right now. And I only ever played it sitting before, so this is a first. I'm liking it, although the duck and cover system can be a little tedious if you're standing. But I highly recommend playing sitting. If that's your method of playstyle, this game's perfect for that. You will not go wrong. Can be played with the DualShock too, so it's not like you're forced into this controller. You don't have to hold this thing up to your face if you don't want to. I think it's a lot like Farpoint in that it can handle both, and you're not really going to notice a difference. Speaking of which, we've got big news. Firewall 0 Hour out July 28th. Oh, I'm sorry, August 28th. July, I wish it was. August 28th. But no worries, they finally gave us the news today. Dropped the big reveal. People were going nuts over their little statement at E3 about it coming out. So I think they finally just gave it to us, let us have it. And very excited. $40 for that American. I believe 50 Canadian. So still looks worth it. It'll be cosmetics, and you can give them additional money if it's worth it. If you find the content or the gear that you're trying to purchase is up to par for you. I think I'm probably going to spend some extra money on it eventually, but we'll see. Very hyped. Another DualShock aim. Been waiting for that one. That'll be the big PSVR multiplayer killer app this year for sure. And I don't think we have any worries about player base for that one. A lot of people waiting on it. I just suck at this game, don't I?
Bravo Team K.
Died right in front of me. Right before my very eyes. Oof, man. I cannot hang. Where's he going? He's supposed to be getting me. I can still shoot. Nice, that a boy. Love that AI. He's a lot quicker than before. I just remember before that AI was useless. Had to play online if you wanted anything out of it. It's just very satisfying shooting people with this gun. Something about it. It's a big gun. Pretty heavy looking. Let's turn that full auto on and see what that does. Oh, and it gets me killed. Again, can't even stand on this part. This AI is useless. He's gonna die, isn't he? If I could get this gun up there, I could shoot this guy in the face. There's my boy. Thanks, bud. Got the burst fire on right now. It's actually kind of fun. Far better with this turning in it. Game didn't have that turn before. You kind of stuck in one spot. Not cool. It's much better now. Come on, buddy, stick your head out. Oh, you want to. Yeah, so not noticing a huge difference. The AI seem a little more aggressive. They move around a little bit more, if it seems at least. Just realized my partner's down. If I die here, it's over. Game over. Oof. Yeah, this backtracking is pretty annoying. You have to go all the way back to find this dude. And I'm dying. I think I lost. Oof. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is there someone behind us? That was weird. Oh boy. I wish there's like a smooth turn, a free turn, not this, 90 degrees is great. It's awesome, trust me, it is, but just like to be able to have that specific turn where I want it. Yeah, you see that? Because now I'm turning this way and my gun's all weird. It's adaptable, it's not too bad. Of course, I should have moved. Here we go, here we go. Still got those dudes behind us, don't we? Sure do, holy crap. Love it. Still get to shoot them when I'm down. Always fun to have a little bit of help when you're not doing nothing. I will say, these guys coming from behind are a serious nuisance. Serious. I think that took him out. Oh no. That ought to do it. Shit, I'm out of ammo. Here we go. Oh, that's annoying. I just jumped past my buddy twice. Maybe there's too many move spots now. There's a lot more spots to go. There used to only be a few along this wall. They really gave you the whole wall. So that's really nice. At least they've given you more than 3 options to run at. It's a little more free, and that's A-okay. This dude back here has just been utter nuisance the entire time. Look, he's running from us. Okay. Where'd he go? Come back here and just die or what? Oh, there he is. What's up, buddy? I wish you could, like, pierce through walls. It's kind of annoying. Should be some guns that allow it, some that don't. Something like that. Alright, finally done with this part. Oh, that's so cool. Just want to go out there and explore. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I also realized I had a couple disconnects for the stream itself, so this might get split up a few times on YouTube. Still working out the kinks. This is, you know, once again my very first time doing something like this, so. And, you know, if I end up liking this, I might, you know, add a couple different editing tricks, or make some real videos, or, you know, just add something cool and funky to it. Spice it up a bit. Give the PSVR world my touch. A lot of guys out there that I always liked.
Figure something out, okay? We'll figure out a new plan. We won't leave you behind, I swear it. One thing is for certain, the military are no longer our allies. They want you dead, Bravo team. If you stay alive long enough, we might just...
Alright, this part starts to spice it up a bit. So I'm, you know, just hoping we get a little bit more varied action from these guys, or some new weapon types like they mentioned in the patch update notes. So just trying to grasp all the changes here. But man, once again, the game's beautiful. You know, it has no issue with graphical power whatsoever. This thing is, it's a gorgeous game. There we go, that full auto. Some Scarface shit. What you got, bud? Oh, he's got friends. That's what he's got. He's got friends. Kill them all before they can get here. Get that single shot back on. That's how you hit them. There we go. Move up just a little bit. That was ridiculous. It's not where I wanted to move. This looks safe. Safe enough. Of course, in reality, this door would not stop a bullet and I'd be dead meat. But it's not reality, is it? It's virtual reality.
On your feet, soldier.
Alright, back in action. They're way less bullet spongy, that's for sure. These guys die a lot easier now, which is a welcome change because it was kind of silly shooting a regular old soldier a whole clip to kill dude. You know, it's not a bullet sponge destiny. You don't need that. Not in the virtual world. There's some games that call for it, sure, but you know, a game named Bravo Team's going for realism, I would assume. I'm having trouble shooting through the windows. Can't do it. Yeah, I guess you can't shoot through the window. That's new. Never seen that in the game before. Can't shoot through an open window. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move spots to kill these guys. I got one bullet left. I have to backtrack and find that ammo. It's right back there, I see it. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's a fun game. It's got its issues, but don't they all? You know, and I don't know what it costs right now, but I would assume something like this would be a good $15, $20 product. Get some enjoyment out of it, play it with a buddy. Get a couple laughs in here and there. You know, maybe even break a little bit of a sweat. But I'd never, and I did, I bought the AIM with this game, so it was somewhat of a discount. It was $65 AIM and game combined, so it wasn't too bad, but I would not spend more than $20 on this. Now, if it had some sort of like multiplayer versus of some form, maybe like some like tower defense-esque type stuff, it would be totally worth more, but all you're doing is shooting these really boring, static AI, who are a little bit smarter now, but they're nothing special. Car hop. Yeah, I think I could see, and this is just off the dome, I haven't put any thought into this, but I could see like a firefighter game where you're holding a fire hose. That would be really cool. You know, something creative and different, you know, just something. Not just shooting, although, hey, you know, nothing beats shooting. Nothing beats holding the gun. And VR is definitely a good market for that sort of thing. I think we'll get our love out of it. I know there's Chrome Gun coming out with the AIM, allegedly. They've been working on that. Excited about that one. There's, well, Contagion VR's been making some news around the subreddit because the devs came in with an AMA, you know, saying all this and that about PC, but didn't really solidify much for the PSVR world. But he came in and just, you know, he let us know it's coming, and hopefully with the AIM, he just got an AIM controller, the developer, so I think we'll see something come out of that one that's real impressive eventually, but I don't expect to see that till mid-2019, somewhere in there. I also messaged, or I sent a tweet out to the developers who are doing the Mage's Tale port over to PSVR, and they said they are working hard every single day on the title to bring it to us. No release date or any other news yet, but we've got something to look forward to there. And Sirento VR, I tweeted those devs, and they also got back to me and said he expects the release to come out early 2019 in the first quarter. So that was awesome hearing back from him and getting some of that news. Very hyped for Sirento. It's FPS ninja parkour-esque, like sword swinging, gun shooting game. It's like raw data, but a little bit different, a little more parkour-y, a lot more movement going on. Just glad they were able to get back to us and let us know what's going on with that. It's always good to hear back from these guys. The smaller guys are always real nice, willing to communicate and just be real with us. We also had Salaryman Escape, I believe it's called. That recently came out for us on the PS4, PSVR. Heard mixed reviews. Heard there's some frame rate issues every now and then, but you know, it could be user error. I've heard of some tracking issues. Could be user error. Can't really put much hope on that. But I'm probably gonna pick that up eventually. It's like the Lemmings mixed with like Tumble VR almost. It's an interesting looking game, so I'll probably get into that eventually. I know I'm just kind of rambling, but just getting everything off my mind that I've been thinking about in the VR world. Alright, this next part's a lot better than these last couple parts. It's probably my favorite part of the game, this next part here. It's nothing special, but it is cool. Just being able to run down these little alleys downtown, it's just a nice, immersive little experience.
Hold fire, Bravo team. The enemy is unaware of your presence. Prioritize stealth.
Oh, gold trophy, alright. I don't know what I got, but I'm happy. Take it. Thanks. I'll look later. So this is cool. They add something different here. They add something new for you. And it's not anything crazy mind-blowing, but they give you the ability to do this. And it's a lot of fun going stealth mode. Look at that. That is cool. Just chokes him out right onto the ground. Throws him down. Done with him. This next guy can be a pain. At least last time I played, he was. He's a little louder, a little more noisy. He's a little better at screaming to his buddies for help. Silence him. Can't go that way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to silence this dude. You ready, little AI, buddy? I've never done it that good before. Usually one of those guys notices. Alright, moving up. This is also one of the harder parts in the game. At least when I played with a buddy, we had a lot of trouble here. This is a big one. Curious to see how different it is now with the AI change and the updates to their overall difficulty and movements. I think it'll be more of a challenge. It's cool, they give you the option to go that way, or you can go that way. So you can kind of split up and meet up later, and it kind of helps, you know, kind of give you less of a way of the guys. Let's try that. I don't like this way. It's usually a little less protective. because I have to see who else I can kill. Overall, though, it is the same exact game that it was when it first came out. If you know what you're getting yourself into and you know what to expect, you will have no trouble enjoying this. For all those arcade cabinet fans, the light gun gamers, you know, that sort of thing. This is the game for you in the virtual world. It's not for everyone, and it's not for the hardcore guys who like to just run around and destroy everything super easily, or whether it be easy or not. Like Farpoint, you know, this is a little more restricted. You get a little bit less. It's just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, than Farpoint graphically. Of course, you're not on a foreign planet, so that kind of changes things. You're in some boring foreign country. And the story is so bland that I can't even tell you what country I'm in right now. I just don't have any idea. It is actually feeling a little easier than when I played it. I might have put it on the hardest difficulty when I tried this the first time, but man, was it a pain. I know there's about to be a lot of guys coming, so... Oh no! That's not where I wanted to go. Oh no, I definitely pointed to my side. I don't know what I was doing. But that's alright. You know, I don't even think this was an option to go to when the game first came out. They didn't even give you that option to come here. You kind of had to like skip around in certain spots that it would let you. It's got far more freedom, which is massive for the VR experience. You need freedom, especially when you get a promise that this is actually a game, but here you are in one spot just doing the same thing. It doesn't feel very game-like. It's more like an experience at that point. But this is a game, you know. It gives me that feeling still. I get to shoot stuff, so... Well, that was a lot easier than when I first tried this. That had to have been the harder difficulty. I remember, like, 4 times as many guys. And don't mind me rambling. Just kind of, you know, speaking what's on my mind for the VR world. And this is sort of what I call a test pilot. I'm not even sure if I'm going to continue doing this or not. If I enjoy it or I feel like things need to be said, you know, I'll get it going. But not sure how deep I'll get into this whole streaming thing, but it's cool. It's cool to show it off and put your opinion on things. It's always nice. It's a good way to spend some extra time just, you know, taking down information and getting release dates, that sort of thing. It's just good to occupy some of that additional time. But yeah, just testing it out. Might do another one of these. I might try out the new Skyrim patch. I've been playing that recently because that patch is like the best thing that's happened to PSVR. That game is officially something you can show off and be proud of and show your friends, and no fog or blurriness on the Pro. None now. It is a clear game. It looks like Xbox 360, which is the biggest compliment I can give the game because it did not look too bad on those consoles, so might try that one out. Might do some quest walkthroughs, those sort of things. Just some fun times. Show off a couple things in the Skyrim VR world. This guy will not let up on that minigun. That ought to shut him up. Alright, let's get it. We're out here like in Croatia or some shit you never heard of. Some foreign place. That was almost early death. Yeah, the gun's still caught in like a single spot, single frame of reference. Can't really move it too much from that spot. But you can turn now, so hallelujah. Oh, come on, partner. Come on, partner. Do me right, partner. Attaboy. Oof. Yeah, I haven't noticed much difference. The scale's the big one, and that's always a welcome change. But scale was never like a huge issue to me. Enemy difficulty. These guys are a little more creative, I've noticed. They get a little smarter. They shoot a little more. They move a little more. And needed that, that's for sure. I think the difficulty really only increased the amount of guys that come at you. And so you're still dealing with the same bogus, you know, stupid AI. But they're a lot better now. A lot of guys here. Just keep pouring in. Cool. Be getting these guys that come up behind you, like out of nowhere. Always throws me off. Jeez, how many of them? Are they gonna all come in late? Like, what is it, lunch? Were they all off the clock or what? Oh yeah, that turning, you couldn't do that before. You couldn't just turn and look at the guy before. You had to like maneuver your gun to the side to shoot him. That is the best thing about this update by far, is the turning. 90-degree turns. It's only 90, but it really helps. It helps make the game a little more playable. Alright. Yeah, I've been getting my shit rocked. There you go. Let's get up in it.
You're almost at Revolutionary Plaza. The path ahead should be clear.
Okay.
Reports from official Mordaean channels. They seem to be blaming high-ranking military supporters of Mustovich for all of this. The situation is deteriorating fast.
Yep. Let's see how many of these we can take out without being noticed. Probably not a lot. Oh, see those two guys? Yeah, they're gonna ruin it all for me.
Tango's on your six. Work together to defend from attacks on all sides. You're exposed. Watch for enemies above.
Yeah, so I've been playing this now for over 30 minutes and I still have not come across a different gun. I've done 2 or 3 levels now, not a different gun yet, and I remember reading the notes saying something about weapon variety or something like that was updated, but I'm not seeing it. I know there's a sniper in this game, which a lot of people have been saying it's a lot of fun to use that thing. I don't think I've quite come across it yet, though. There's some games that seriously don't know how to work the sniper. Killing Floor, for example. Jeez, what were they thinking with that thing? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Just try not to get killed. Yeah, that guy was a new enemy. He had a shotty in his hand. He had all his armor on. That's a new guy. I mean, he's been in the game, but new since we've started playing tonight. It is a little silly how all these guys are just like extremely identical. You can definitely see where parts of this game just fell through. The effort, the passion behind this one. Spread their team too thin between too many games. That's what'll happen. But still, you know, hats off. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's fun. And, you know, using that gun, can't go wrong. That's cool. The tree's actually moving. Guess there are guys fighting me, huh? Let's see. Yep, this is a VR game, Sony exclusive, Bravo Team. Yeah, it uses their own little aim gun, a little controller that looks like a gun. A lot of fun. It's like playing in the arcade. It's like playing something like Time Crisis almost. Probably not as good, but I can't really say that, I guess. It's hard to compare. Oh boy, he would not just let me have it. Come on, brother, you got me, brother. Hey, okay. That cathedral thing's looking really cool. It's massive. Super massive. Uh-oh, here comes the National Guard or whatever. Here they come.
Reinforcements are en route to your location. Take up positions and open fire when those trucks arrive.
They're not our reinforcements. You made it sound like they are. Uh-oh, and the party has arrived. Oh yeah, the Impatient would be a cool one to play. I haven't gotten it. I just haven't heard the greatest things in the world about it. Same creators, same guys made this. Oddly enough.
Helicopter inbound. Watch out. Get to cover. It doesn't look like it's a threat. All combatants are positioned over at the church. Great, Bravo team. You're almost at the police station.
There's a really cool echo whenever you shoot. Wow, that's cool. Don't you come over here with your big ass shotgun. Another one rushing me. No, you don't. Get out of here.